Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. So welcome back to my channel, the Programmer Tutorials channel. And as you've seen in the title, today we're gonna talk about Microsoft Word, which is what people use to write their essays, their assignments, articles, and even their books, their reports, and a lot of stuff, So you may want to know how to use this software as a college, a university, a high school student, or even as someone who has a job that requires using Microsoft Word to write reports or articles, or it depends on the nature of your job, okay? So in this video, we're gonna talk a little bit about Microsoft Word, about the basic things to do in Microsoft Word. It's not the full tutorial, okay, of Microsoft Word, but it is a basic beginner's Microsoft Word tutorial. So to start, before we start, please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment down below and hit that like button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. So right click here to know and go to properties to know the version of your Microsoft Word. The tutorial I'm doing right now is for Office 16, which is not the most recent version, but it's not too old, of course. There is the Office 10 and there is the Office 7 who are older versions, okay? Which are older versions. Okay, so double click to open and wait a little bit for it. And here how this Microsoft Word opens. Okay, here is what you will see if you have Microsoft Word 16. So let's just go step by step for everything here. So here is the home. We are at the home. Here is new. If you click this, you're gonna open. You're gonna create a new file. And here is the open. If you click this, you're gonna open an existing Microsoft Word file that have the extension .docx or .doc, okay? Here is the account, here is the options and the settings. If you click here, you're gonna have a lot of settings, the language anyway, the accessibility, the add-ins, and a lot of stuff. So go to cancel, and I need to come back, so escape maybe. I can't escape. So I came back and let's continue. Here is if we want to create something new, here is the blank document, and here is the pre-made templates, and there are a lot of templates here, as you can see. If you have a Microsoft account, they are all for free. There is even much more, but the internet connection is a little bit slow. So back to home. We have the more templates. We have our account here. We have the help improve Office, the Microsoft Word help, and here our recent documents. If you didn't use Microsoft Word before, you will have no recent documents. This is my recent works and the pinned, okay? And I didn't pin anything. So we are going to click on blank documents, and we're gonna explore a little bit of the templates later. Maybe in another video, because this is a basic beginner video. So click here, and here is your blank document or your blank paper or whatever. So the most important thing you need to know is to write your text and to style and customize your text. So it's so simple and so easy. Write anything. I'm gonna write hello people. So I wrote this. If you double click, triple click, if you double click, you're gonna select one word. If you triple click, you're gonna select the whole paragraph. If you have a long paragraph, if you triple click, you're gonna select the whole paragraph, yeah? So triple click, or just click here and drag with the mouse, with clicking on the left, yeah? So drag until the end. Or another option is shift with the arrows and go to the arrows that is pointing this way. If you're gonna come back, go to use the arrow that is pointing the other way in your keyboard, of course. So yeah, I'm gonna just triple click. So what we have here, we want to change the size a little bit, okay? So just click here. There is a lot of pre-made sizes. So as you can see here, size, and I don't like them. You may want, for example, there is 14 and there is 16. So where is 15? So just write it, 15, and here you go. That is, for example, the last pre-made size is 72. It's too big, but if you want something bigger, just write 100, right? I think you get it. So let's just keep it 50 because it's so clear this way, not so big, not so small. Yeah. So another thing is the font, okay? We have our fonts here. And I have a lot of fonts. Why I have a lot of fonts and you don't have a lot of fonts? Because I installed them in my operating system. So just download some fonts and install them, and you can any fonts you like, okay? And I'm gonna give you at the end of this video a lot of websites that you can download free fonts from them, okay? So a font that everybody have is Calibri, is the Times New Roman, is the Arial, right? You have the Arial, I'm sure. Is the Arial, is the Comic, I don't know, is the Fort maybe? You have the Fort. The Comic, Sans MS. You have the Freestyle, maybe, Freestyle. And the ink free, and this is what came with my operating system. And I have some other things that didn't came, for example this, which is called Agatha Pottery. It's beautiful, it's nice for writing letters, but you need to download it. I have some other fonts, I'm not sure, this one, Best Week. So beautiful, so simple, right? So yeah, this is all about fonts. We're gonna stick to maybe Times New Roman. I like it, and it is what I use for writing my essays and this stuff. So let's go to another thing, which is bold, italic, underline, and strike through. And they are here one after one. So bold, like this, bold, click it, and click it again. Right? So this is bold, this is not bold. The italic, our letters are dancing. They are not dancing, they are dancing. Underline it, remove, underline it, remove. And here are some customized types of underlining. This dashed, dot, this is the dashed underline. This is the dotted one. This are two lines together, right? This is the normal underlining, and you're gonna go here on more underlines, and you're gonna find a lot of stuff. So the style here, a lot of styles, and the underline color if you wanna change it on the font color. We don't care about that. Anyway, you move this. And if you wanna strike through something, for example, you wanna show some people you are teaching, or maybe so you say she work here, and this is wrong. She works here. This is the right one. So you want to show people that this is wrong. You can write an X here, but that's not beautiful, you know. So just select everything by triple clicking and strike through. So saying like this is not the right thing to do. So just strike through this and let this be the way it is. Remove this strike through. We have the superscript and the subscript, and we can use this when speaking about a lot of stuff actually. For example, let's just write oxygen, O2, right? But it's not a beautiful way to write oxygen. So just select this 2 and go to subscript. And here is our beautiful oxygen, right? So if we have, for example, x power n, we use this in math, x power n. It's so beautiful, so gorgeous. So this is a superscript, and the subscript. We have the highlighting, highlight this, we have like limited colors, and we cannot add. For example, this are the highlighting that we have, right? This is a pre-made colors. We cannot add colors, but we can do some tricks. I'm gonna give you a trick. It's not the best way to highlight text. So if you like these colors, just don't use my way. If you like these colors, for example, the yellow is so beautiful. But for example, if you want to use another type of highlighting, what will you do? So you go to Insert, we go to Shapes, and have this rectangle here. So this is our rectangle, and as you can see, it covers our text. So it covers our text. So just, okay, wait a minute, it's not working. This is our shape. We just click on our shape, select it, and go to, wait a minute, go to here and make it behind text, right? So here is our shape. Just click it again. Wait a minute, it's not. Wait a minute, let's just come back. Before making it behind the text, let's just choose the color and some stuff here. So go to Format Shape. And the line, we don't want a line, no line for our shape. And the fill, for example, solid fill. So let's just look for a beautiful fill, for example, this one, right? So, and now we're gonna make it behind the text. And here is our beautiful highlighted text with this like, not brown color, not orange, this type of color, right? So this is a way to highlight your text, but it's not the most beautiful way. And if you like one of the colors, just go with it. Why you should use this and not this? Because if you highlight and keep going, you just keep writing a highlighted text, right? But in here, if you keep going, you just won't keep writing a highlighted text, right? And you need to come back again, and come back again, and make this one a little bit longer. And then again, make it under the text, behind the text, and here you can keep writing, right? So choose whatever works for you, right? So that's good. And we are done. Let's just delete this rectangle. Super. Okay. So what else we have to do? We have the text color here, like this, and we have the automatic. We have some stuff like this, some I don't know, a lot of colors. And we can even choose a gradient like this. You can see it's a beautiful gradient. You can, of course, go to gradient, to more gradients. And in the gradient, you're gonna choose the color you want here, okay? For example, we want a gradient with red and yellow, okay? So click here, and choose red, right? Click here, choose yellow, and click here to delete this color. Just click Supreme, okay, or delete in your keyboard, right? So here is our new gradient, and there is a position, there is transparency, there is a brightness, there is the radial, the type of our gradients, okay? For example, radial or linear, and in the linear we can change the angle, right? You can see how it's changing. See, just look at it. So beautiful, so gorgeous, right? So here, this is how to make your text gradients. And you can make a line, solid line, for example. It's the outlining, as you can see, the stroke of our text, a gradient line or no line, and I prefer no line. So this is a small like introduction how to use the color. And another thing that is so beautiful here, is that we have some pre-made or pre-built things in Microsoft Word about text. I'm talking about text. So here, there's a lot of stuff like this one. So gorgeous, right? And maybe this one. You see, it's so beautiful. Maybe another one, the last one. So you can use some of the pre-made things here, okay? Another thing, let's go here. We have the shadow, the outline. We don't like an outline. We spoke about this. Let's just be here. And here, the outline. For example, as you can see here, the colors of the outline are changing. We have the shadow. You can see that we have a shadow under our text, right? Under or behind, it depends on what you choose. We have the reflection, as you can see here. And we have a lot of reflection options. We have the glow, the color of the glow, and even we can change the color of the glow. For example, we don't have a pre-made black glow, so we can go to glow more glow colors like black and change here. And maybe just go to glow options and change the size of the glow, maybe the direction, and a lot of stuff. And I don't care about this last three. I don't use them, okay? So, cool. This is maybe not everything, but it's everything you need to know about text in Microsoft Word. And we're gonna go to paragraphs because we're gonna use this center or this justify and a lot of stuff in paragraph. So I'm gonna go to the internet and look for a beautiful paragraph and come back. So again, I'm gonna use this that talks about the Roman architecture. So there's a lot of stuff here, a lot of paragraphs, a lot of pictures. So let's just use this one here. Okay, right, copy. And when you copy something, let's just delete our previous stuff and make the text 12 or 14, right? So when you copy something from someplace, right, and you want to paste it here, for example, our writing is always in, wait a minute, I want to change the color, black. Okay, so we write in black in Times New Roman and in the size 14. So let's write something. Hello, everyone. And yeah, so you want to keep this this style. You don't want to change the style. If you just click paste here, you see it's just pasted it in another way, which is the style of this and the font of this article. So just go back and right click and go to the options. So paste text only. And you can see that it's Times New Roman 14 and black, right? Go back. If you just keep source formatting, this is the source formatting, if you want to keep the source formatting. And another thing is this merge formatting, which is, I don't know the difference, but wait a minute. If we keep text only, it's just literally keep the text, right? You see here, this is not italic and a lot of stuff is not italic, but if we merge formatting, it's a little bit from here and a little bit from here. It's in the middle. So this, for example, this is italic and a lot of stuff is italic here. So it merges the formatting, right? So you're gonna take the italic, maybe the bold things, and keep it italic and keep it bold, but you're gonna use the same font, the same size, and the same color. So that's it. This is our paragraph. So if we just triple click, we're gonna select this paragraph. If we triple click here, we're gonna select this paragraph. If we drag, clicking on the left of our mouse, left button, till the end here. And if you wanna select everything, just Control plus A, right? This is how to select everything. So Control plus A and everything is selected, right? Click delete this, Control plus A. So our text is aligned to the left, right? We can align it to the right. We use this when writing Arabic and things that start from the right to the left, languages that start from the right to the left. We can use the align to center. And we can justify. And I like to justify when writing my essays and my articles. You see here, this word, this line, and here, this line, and here, this line. It's just like something random, right? So if you justify, for example, here, justify, you see, so beautiful, one line. I believe that it's so beautiful, and justifying, just add some spaces here and here to make it justified. For example, notice here we have a space. If we keep it and justified, we're gonna lose that space. But if you wanna justify something, you're gonna add some spaces to every line. For example, this line here, to make it equal to this line and to make it equal to the longest line. Okay, so justify, so beautiful. And justify loud, justify medium. I don't like this. I like just to justify. And let's keep it to the right. So we have also the space between the lines. So for example, if your university asks for 2-inch or 2 spacing, I don't know, 2 spacing, the size 2. So here the space between the lines is 1, right? So select everything, go to the space between the lines, 1, 1.15, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, and a lot of options here. I don't like to go to these options. I just use 2. So beautiful. You can read, and things that are not all together, there's some space that makes it clear. So just go back. You see the difference? Some space make everything clear, right? So I use 2, and use whatever you want, right? So I believe that this is everything about pasting, copying, pasting, and paragraphs in general. Another thing that I want to talk about is the space when you start a paragraph. So if we just click the tab in your keyboard, and you're going to have this space, and if you just keep writing, for example, this is your first paragraph, so Microsoft Word will remember that you need this space to start every paragraph. So it gives us this space, you see? This space here. If we make a point and go back, it's gonna give us the space of the paragraph, which is 5 spaces maybe. I believe that it's 5 spaces, right? So yeah, go back. Go back. Okay. Maybe this is everything about paragraphs. So just delete this. Okay. I didn't mention anything about something. I want to mention that you can go back and redo, undo or redo. For example, if I write here, hey, and I think it's not right, so just undo it, and undo it again, or redo it and redo it again, right? So right. Another thing is the capital letters, about the letter, the sentence case, and this stuff. So the default is when you write something, hello, the first word of the sentence, the first letter in the first word of the sentence will be capitalized, or will be uppercase, right? Hello. If you make a dot, so, and write everyone, the E will be capitalized, right? So this is called the sentence case. So at every start of every sentence, we're gonna have a capital letter made by Microsoft Word automatically, right? Okay, so there's a lot of stuff here in the sentence case. We have the sentence case, which is a capital letter of the capital letter of every word that starts the sentence. Okay, of a capital letter of the first letter of the word. Okay, we can make everything lowercase. You notice? Just go back. This is uppercase. This is uppercase. This is uppercase. We can make everything lowercase, or everything uppercase. You see that? Or capitalize each word, which is each letter of every word here. The starting letter is capitalized, right? And toggle case, which is something that I don't understand why this is made. The toggle case, for example, this is small and the rest is big. This is small and the rest is big. You can notice that. And I don't care about it. So let's just go to the sentence case. So now that we talked about paragraphs, let's talk about numbered lists and bulleted lists. Delete everything, right? And write some items like banana, apple, tomato, potato, peach. What else? lights, lights, nights. So this is enough, right? Select everything by dragging and selecting everything here, and just click here. And you have your bulleted list. Click here in this arrow to change the type of bullets to anything that seems beautiful for you, right? So this is it. And if you wanna just keep writing in this bulleted list, just click enter and you have a new bullet, write anything, and a new bullet, and a new bullet. But if you want to skip, like stop writing in this bulleted list, just click on this, go back here and here, like this. In the X, I don't know how to show you that. I'm gonna show you that with a picture. So this is the back arrow that I'm talking about. You see this? Yeah, right, that one. So just click that back arrow. If you just want to quit this bulleted list, click the back arrow once and twice, and you're gonna be in the normal writing, right? So that's it. So let's just select everything and remove the bullets. Okay, now the numbered list, click the numbers, and here is our number list. We have these numbers with points, we have the numbers with parentheses, we have the Roman numbers, the ABC capital letter, the ABC small letters with parentheses, the ABC with the points, the Roman letters in lowercase. So that's it, right? And the same as bulleted list, if you click enter, you're gonna keep writing in this list, right? Okay. If you just want to stop writing in this numbered list, click the back arrow twice and you are here writing in the normal form. Yeah. If you want to click a numbered list again, it's a just create a new numbered list. You can click here to continue numbering from 10. This is gonna be 11. But if you want to start a new list, just keep it, right? 1, and you're gonna keep 2. And if you want to keep numbering, as I said, just keep numbering, continue numbering, right? So that's it. And we can just click here and like play with this, right? We can change the color. Wait a minute, not the color. The color, for example, to red. And the color of this number is gonna be changed. And I believe that this is everything about the bulleted list and the number list. And another thing is that you can define a new bullets. You're gonna find a lot of symbols, right? As you can see here, and choose whatever works for you, right? Okay, cancel, stop, and delete everything. Okay, delete everything. Wait a minute. Delete everything, and we are here, deleted everything. So what about pictures and tables? This is the last thing maybe in this video, and we're gonna save our document, and in the part 2 we're gonna talk about the rest, right? So yeah, here is a picture, right? Maybe another picture here, right? So just copy image and paste it. So beautiful, so gorgeous. If you have the picture in your insert, go to insert, to pictures, and go to this device, and just choose a picture from your computer, and go from here and choose anything, browse in your files, insert, and here is our pictures, right? So that's cool. By clicking, you select the picture and choose the layout options. If it's gonna be through text, if it's gonna be tight or through or square or anything. The square one is not the most beautiful one because it's just hates things around it. If you wanna write something around it like here, you cannot write in the side, even though there's some space. So I always choose the through or the tight, okay? The tight you can write here, as you can see. Wait a minute, where did it go? You can write here, right? And here. You can write around this picture, right? And There is another option which make it through text or behind text, so you can see the text through it. Anyway, there are a lot of options. Okay, by clicking here, you can see this going red. Not going red. You can see that something appears here, right? It is the picture format. There's a lot of stuff here that makes it so beautiful. Some borders, a lot of stuff. You can see that. Oh, wait a minute, where did I go? So the most thing I like is this. So beautiful, right? So you can choose whatever you like. Click here and go see whatever works for you, and that's all. So this is about the pictures. Delete it again, and inserting a table. Wait a minute, inserting a table. So here is the pre-made, I don't know, this grid. For example, the columns 2 by 2, 4 or 3 by 3, or you can choose whatever works for you. And so as I said, here is a pre-made table. You can choose whatever works for you, right? And you can insert a table, write this number of columns and the number of rows, and click OK. And here is your table, right? And let's just insert a normal table with 2 by, I don't know. So hello. And we're gonna write hello everywhere. Copy and select everything and paste. So we have hello everywhere, right? But I want another kind of hello, like this one. This one? No, this one. All right. So there's a lot of pasting options. This one, cell contents, which means I'm gonna paste this word in every cell. This called entire cell. Insert as a new row. Overwrite cells if we have pre-written cells, and keep text only. Gonna change the form, so we're gonna go with this. All right, and we have some table design here, some table options that are so gorgeous, like this one, right? And table design, maybe this one, and a lot of options, right? So choose whatever works for you again. So choose the table that looks beautiful for you, right? Okay. Cancel. In the insert, we have some shapes. As you have seen me, we can insert smart arts, charts, screenshots, icons, and some shapes like this one. I don't know if you need a shape. Okay. But we're gonna talk about this in another video. We have the draw, the layout. Let's talk about the layout. A little bit about the layout. So the layout, we have the margins, which is we start writing here. You can see if we make a tight margin. Where is the tight margin? The narrow margin. This writing gonna be here, right? And the wide margin, we're gonna write just here. If we keep writing and writing, we're gonna write just in this area, and this area is the margins, right? So there is my custom margins, the normal margins, right? So delete this. We have the orientation, portrait or landscape. You choose whatever you want. We have the size. I choose A4. You can choose a letter. You can choose anything, right? The tabloid, anything. We have the columns if you want to write 2 columns. So let's just go back here and copy our text, right? So copy this thing. Paste it here, right? And Control A, select everything. Let's just choose 2 columns, and we have 2 columns. Choose 3 columns, and we have 3 columns. Choose 1 small and 1 big, or vice versa, right? So 2 columns, and we have more columns. We can here work with the space between the columns, make it maybe a little bit smaller, like this, and a line here between the columns, and a lot of stuff. Yeah, so okay. And you can see that we changed something, right? So that's it about columns, the landscape, the margins. That's everything, yeah. We go to the design. Oh no, not the design, the draw maybe, the insert, so we can insert a header or a footer, right? Or the page number. So a page number, top of the page, you can choose of if the page number gonna be in the top, in the bottom, in the page margins, like this, as you can see, or in the current position. So in the top of the page, okay? So that's it. Let's choose in the top and in the center, or this one is better. So now we have our 1 here and our 2 here. And you're gonna number every page in your book, in your essay, in your reports, whatever, right? We have in the insert the page header, which is the thing that here, for example, we are talking about Roman architecture, maybe? Architecture. So yeah. And here, select, make it bold maybe, make it Times New Roman, make it a little bit bigger, 14, a lot of stuff. And just click in this in the center to escape. So yeah. Back here, for example, let's change the color to black, right? So it's a black, but it's gonna look gray. So here is our header, and it's gonna be written in every page of our paragraph, right? So we have a lot to say about Microsoft Word, but as a beginner, this is enough for you. You're gonna explode if you add more information, but I promise there will be a part 2 when we're gonna talk about smart art, we're gonna talk about charts, we're gonna talk about the cover page, the table of contents, the footer maybe, the equations, and a lot of stuff, right? So just wait for it. And the last thing is the save or the save as. So if you wanna save, just save, for example, anywhere here, for example, in the downloads, and save, and write the name, for example, my first doc, and enter. And this is my first doc, it's saved, and you see, you can save as a PDF in the downloads, my first doc here, and PDF, and save. And my first doc now is a PDF. So beautiful, so gorgeous, right? And this is all about saving, save or save as. You can print, where is the print? We can print it here. Printing is not, you just select your printer, 1 page per sheet, and you can see prints the whole thing, or odd pages or even pages, and the copies, and print when you are done. And file, you can open your first doc, just click open, or from here, open, and I'm gonna give you a lot of files to open. If you don't find your file here, just click browse and open. Cancel. So that's it. I hope that this was helpful, and as a beginner, I think it's gonna be helpful for you. So let's just keep the rest for the part 2, and good luck in your studies on your work. Thanks a lot. Please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, and hit that like button and the notification bell. And goodbye. See you later.